Back in the game and all is well. Krusty's getting the eyes. Hey Nicole, do you want this cock pump?
Maybe not.
Oh. Alright, what about this man?
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable.
Nice.
What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Count?
No.
I
don't
did
know
that.
who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan.
I put the ice in.
He got away out
Okay.
the window.
Yeah. Well, the
Fucking hell, what's that?
Ah! That is that. Well, I apologise. I had no control over Krusty's arsehole there, let alone him bending for it in front of you lovely people. Meanwhile, this terrifyingly pissed off Oompa Loompa.
Have you ever heard of the Hashi-Ashin?
No.
Yeah, I
Marquet
smoke
said
it
that they were
regularly.
his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
I've still got
Don't
some of that
remind
left
me.
from Amsterdam.
That guy was evil.
Really?
He had wild,
Yes.
staring eyes.
There's a
like
funny
dead
story
fish.
about it. You
I'll
know
never
how
trust a
when we got
doctor
back from
again.
Amsterdam and it went missing?
Right.
I couldn't find it anywhere, and then it showed up on Sam's floor mysteriously months later. I was like, oh, sick! And they went missing again. Well, here's the fun thing. You're involved in this story, believe it or not.
Okay, good.
I was continuing this by
Do
clicking
you
that.
think the assassin was responsible?
I was
Okay.
I don't think so.
missing out
You could have
on a
finished him
little
off the first
get-together
time.
in amongst
Like,
my
Marquet
local
would have
friends.
recognized him.
He was pumped
Due
to the gills
to
in
a
the
lack of
70s.
funds
He would have
and
recognized the four horsemen of
the boy being
apocalypse
around, so I
when
couldn't
they
go out to
introduced
dinner and
themselves.
on the piss. Which would have been lovely, of course, but you know,
You had responsibilities
I have
and commitments.
responsibilities as a father. So I couldn't go.
Gonna need some more Pepsi.
But I decided that what I would do was I would burn off some copies of Love Hearts and Sticky Tape
Yeah.
for the people that were going, and I sent Paul away with them to give them out. And would you know, I'd run out of the plastic wallets. Sorry, people, I'll click that for you.
Let's take another
Would
look
you
at
know,
the manuscript.
I'd run out of plastic wallets. So I thought, right, I'll go in the drawer where I'll keep all our CDs, and the first ones I came across were the Crustfest Advance ones. Obviously,
Yeah.
Crustfest Advance became the Pencil Theory, so I thought, well, they're the most likely ones to just rob the plastic cases from. So I undid the Lazzy bands, and I went directly into the middle to pull out some ones from the middle. I thought they'd probably be in the best condition. So I did that, and what happened to flop out with them but the weed from about 2 years ago? It was just so bizarre. I don't even smoke weed anymore. But I've got some, if you want it. Which I might do, shortly. Might make the
There's a guy
fucking thing a
working
bit
on-
more interesting. Fuck, I'm gonna skin up, I don't give a shit.
A night through.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
There's a guy.
If I can find it.
There's a woman, but the reflect.
Fucking thing. I don't understand why we're not making any headway with this fucking tapestry thing. Manuscript.
We
guess
are.
I'd better go
Every
back
time
and
we
talk
click on it, it gives us a
weirdo.
different clue. We
No,
went
it doesn't.
somewhere else. Went to Ireland off the basis of it. We
Oh.
went to the hospital.
To Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
I wondered if I just made that entire story up, to be honest.
wanna see if the-
on this third mystery trip.
Policeman's not there anymore, so fuck this mustachio dickhead off.
Maybe he's back. Maybe
He's not, I've
maybe
just
he's
checked,
done
I've just
return.
literally just been there.
Oh. Got an ice cube on the floor. I thought I better put him back in the NWA. Stop farting everywhere.
Hello, I've got a talking groin.
Oh, we can get back in there.
Apparently. Apparently.
Hi there, remember me?
Well, it's been a while.
Mary, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, Krusty, you're a massive
Oh, very
twat.
good, monsieur. A policeman
Why?
will at sense
Because
of
that was me whistling the Mr. Blobby theme, that's why. Hey, look! That couldn't be a more perfect find. That's boys and girls. That's a beer mat from the Grasshopper in Amsterdam.
Fuck off, grasshopper.
Amsterdam ain't a nice place off your face. 40 lottery tickets in here. Some of them even winning ones.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
There was nothing of interest.
There's nothing of interest, so why highlight it?
There was.
I must have definitely been making that story up. No illegal substances here.
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
None. It's probably for the best. Oh, is that cat back? Stop living in the bin, cat. Stop living in the bin. So basically we can do all of this again and it's not giving us any clues as to whether this is right or not. That is awful news.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Oh, I really can't be arsed going back down.
Well, no, do. Because this, like, other areas have been greyed off on the map and this one has remained constant.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
Such an offender.
because Russo was fucked off and he was very defensive about the Templars earlier. And Templar seems like an underground sort of I will hide away thing, maybe. Because look, there's a fucking thing over there, can we?
Maybe there's another manhole somewhere that we can actually use.
Yeah. But then, again, with this area, why can we carry on getting into this area?
But you can't go into the hotel there.
That's really weird.
I know I've just been this way, but I'm going to go again because I want to check for spare manholes.
There are none.
There are none. There is a none.
Can we do a hint? No. Mind you, actually go down onto the actual thing so we can check. Nothing's highlighted. And knows that. No hints for us. Literally going in circles. Back to the map.
Going back to map.
Excited music that we are going back to the map.
Now, I thought I got a hint then.
What did the fucking Templar shit say this time? Did she try to send us back to the
You
museum?
know what? I wasn't even paying attention because you were banging on about how I should pay attention, and I just skipped through it all.
Oh well.
Hello,
that
George.
was silly. Look, there's still a
Do you
man
think the
there.
assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized.
You're pumped to the gills with man spunk.
Oh, God. How disgusting.
Oh,
Let's
lovely.
take another look at
Depends
them.
on your persuasion.
Okay. So.
There's a guy with between.
Stop skipping.
No, because he says
Alright,
the
no,
same
do
thing
skip,
every
do
time.
skip,
It's
do
when you
skip,
cut
yeah.
out.
There's a guy working on.
But you can only cut out once you've investigated
There's
everything.
That one had a
the night
sprinkle.
through my-
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, that
Ugly
one.
faces had a sprinkle.
Look there.
And they're not
I
talking
guess I'd
about
better
it.
go back and talk to that weirdo.
What
Which
weirdo?
one? Rosso or Sergeant Mou? Oh, so you're referring to Andre.
Who's
I'll let you
Andre?
work it out.
The giant. At a guess.
Right.
Right, 5-0.
Rosso we can't find. Moo is there. And I'm not sure who Andre is, which is really irritating. There's a ledger there. Have you
Let's
looked
check,
in the ledger?
check the ledger.
He'll probably go, oh, you can't look in the ledger.
Yeah, and we'll have to send him off with like a cufflink.
It was just some police paperwork, a search warrant.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Moo.
You dickhead. Bye.
I'd like to report an assault.
Oh god.
No, no, just no. The same report. This is Moo, you useless fucking cunt.
Right. Moo
See you
knows
later,
nothing.
Sergeant.
Moo ain't no shit, son.
Oh, that Taylor. We never chased anything up with him, did we?
Not for a long time. We got
And apparently we still can't.
we got something.
Where does he live?
We never did that. So we can't do a telephone.
We only spoke to him over the telephone, haven't we?
No, yeah.
Because
So-
the first time we spoke to him was the road worker outside
yeah.
the
All right,
hotel.
but just to be clear, there's nothing we can do with the telephone.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, let's
Oh,
leave.
okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
Leave the
right,
telephone.
now there's nothing. Right.
Now there's
Oh,
nothing
right.
to
No,
do.
that's why that's
yeah,
number
that's,
there.
that's why I was doing that.
Okay. The museum. It's all but is left.
But
But
I
nothing.
can't-
That's all that's left.
Can't face going back to the museum.
Well, you have to because it's all
What
that's
about
left.
Ireland?
No. Wait, no, check it. Check it, because there might be another destination on the thing. There isn't. And Ireland is greyed out.
We've finished Ireland.
We've finished Ireland.
Let's go to that country.
Shh.
It's Greece. Yeah, it's Greece.
I don't give a shit! Go back to France! Yes, yes, yes! There you go. It's all that's left. There must be something here.
We're doing it wrong.
Logic. It seems we
Oh,
can't
whoa.
That motherfucker! I
Get
know.
out of the fucking way,
I-
you
Your
prick.
pardon. Are you Andre Lobineau?
Andre!
Yeah.
That's me.
I know who he is now.
autograph.
I recognise him. He's a cunt. He shows up at the start of the second game. Don't worry, viewers. We'll get to
More
that.
of that.
George
Shut up.
Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay, shoot.
You're dead.
Handshake. Start with the handshake.
No.
Start with the handshake. Trust me, he's a twat. He deserves it.
No.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language. Assassini, the assassin.
Assassin!
Assassin! I got. Oh, you got it.
Stop trying to hold my hand.
I'd love to hold your leg.
I think
Get
you ought
off.
to know that
No.
the tripod is
Get off!
All right.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place,
Uh-huh.
I heard them planning the raid.
they're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, prick.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there
I
are
do
certain
have it with
people
me.
who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
Is it Templars?
Gay
Does
lovers!
the Templar seal appear on this
Brokeback
manuscript?
Mountain.
I'd love to see that for myself.
Well, you can rent it from your nearest video shop.
Does the name
Do they even still
Montfaucon
exist?
mean
No, of
anything
course you
to
don't.
you?
I want to go to a video rental
It was the
store.
most grisly
Obviously, it would be
spectacle
video,
in
like
Paris
DVD and
until
Blu-ray.
the revolution.
But it's all fucking love film now and Netflix.
Montfaucon
Bullshit.
was the
The
place of
youth.
execution for
The
many
youths, they don't
thousands.
understand. They don't know what it's
A
like.
dark,
They just
Templar
go on the
city.
internet and go, I want to watch this, and then they can. You don't know about walking down to the shop with like £2.50 and getting a new release.
Stealing one disc of
VHS.
Exodus and giving it to me.
While the crows devoured.
I did do that.
The second disc, so I couldn't even
That
play it.
explains the image of
Hang
the
on, wait, no.
man. I
So I
found
robbed
a
it,
reference to
and you were like, I
Montfaucon
can't
in
play
Ireland,
it, so you
in a
give it me
village
back.
called Lochmarn.
And then,
That's
because I
where
robbed
Pegram was
the
digging.
second disc out of W.H.
That's
Smith and
right.
Altrincham
He'd left
when
the
I was a youth.
excavation before I arrived.
Okay.
And then,
Now we have
when I
all
lived
of the
around here,
choices.
and still a Ute, I went to Location Video,
know Pegram
now
well?
defunct company,
Not really.
as we just discussed,
Met him at a conference.
and I
I
rented
would have
Abe's
liked to talk
Exodus,
to him in depth,
and I
but
robbed the
I
first
didn't have
disc, and then I went back and was
When
like,
was this?
first disc is missing.
Oh, back in the summer, July.
Complete game,
I think.
sorted. Now sold, it's on.
Why don't you loan the tripod?
Don't
to
worry,
me
I
for
bought
safety?
Abe's Exodus eventually.
Because
It's on,
I've
it
never
lives on
seen
my
it
hard
again.
drive, my
Me
Do you
PS3.
trust me?
It's not
Fine.
a question of trust, George.
We're both looking forward to
Fucking
Abe's
love
Odyssey, new and tasty. Or at least I am.
I
I'm assuming
get
you
your
are.
point.
Oh yeah, right.
PS4 indie release, mate. You
Yeah.
think you
Can
know
you
where you
tell
need
me
to be for
anything
that
about
one?
The Knights Templar?
You want to see us play that one? Then you people need to band together and supply us with a capture card for a capture thing for consoles.
Jeez.
Because otherwise you're fucked, basically.
Where was the site of Montesson?
Oh,
Northeast, near the
Oh.
Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old
Oh,
gibbet
just
was
burnt
torn
up
down
chili.
during the Revolution.
chili rum combo is so rank. Oh
How
no.
did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation.
Well, I wonder what this guy's been chatting about. when we're
Well, I've
talking
been
about sleep.
listening.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
given
are.
hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for.
Sounds nice.
The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the
Yeah.
most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Go.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was
Aww.
told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy.
Have you
for
actually seen his
eternity
face on the
if
screen?
He was willing to join the hash.
Talking about that fucking face there.
Boo!
Oh my
Dobby!
god.
How did the Templars get their name?
From the building
That
in
is
which
a
they set up their
proper fucking meme
headquarters.
thing, innit?
The King of
Jesus
Jerusalem
Christ.
gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of
You
the
mongoloid
original
pea-head.
Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later.
It's that
the
smile
Knights
that's doing it for me.
You're a mine of information on
His
it.
massive
Glad
eyes and
to
that
be of help,
gimpish
Georgie.
smile. I like the fact that his big
How
picture
come
has a
the Templars
defined chin
became
and
so
that thing has
There
approximately
was a
no
constant
chin.
stream of
It just
new recruits
faced
to their
directly
ranks,
into neck.
Many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France,
Here we go.
Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
And that's a place.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar?
Who knows? So little
I'm
knowledge
just sick of the
what
fucking
really
cross
happened
keeping
remains.
coming up.
Oh, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
There, it's gone! Quick, talk about Nico. And he'd be like, I love the beach.
How did the assassins operate?
Well,
How do you click
as I
on
explained,
Nico and get
new
to that
recruits would be
sentence?
only
'Cause I
too
didn't
willing
click
to
on
die
Nico.
for the
Oh.
cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poison, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing
Well,
to
apparently it's
eliminate that
most
enemy.
people these days.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah. Not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come
I
round
don't
and take
trust
a look.
him.
I'm not so sure about
shouldn't,
that.
he's a bastard, he
Maybe I
steals
should check
panties.
with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman.
Female? No, she's a woman actually.
This friend who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
You fucking arsehole.
And
Shake
now
his
for the
hand.
handshake.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Oh,
Georgie boy.
What do you
Flying
make of
through the
this?
I think we
sky
can
so
afford to fuck him off.
fancifully.
Gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
off the ring that I put on Nico's finger. Stay off.
Did the Peagram
My
find this
bitch.
on his dig?
My bitch.
Yeah,
And you should
site
see
where
the
this
pearl
was found
necklace
was
I
a
gave her as
Templar
well.
castle.
My
Do you think
bitch.
it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, are you?
No.
Well, I try to keep an open mind on the matter.
Go on, James.
I'm
take over.
fucking this man off. Because he
Thanks
has
for your
mentioned
help,
things
Andre.
about
You're
Europe.
welcome.
And also we've told him where
Rock
Nico
the
lives.
pole, rock the pole, rock the pole,
Rock the pole.
pole,
Rock the Casbah.
homie,
Watch
rock
out!
the pole.
You'll have that done on top of
Oh
us.
God, Krusty, that is the worst song we ever did. Let's never try and do a club banger again. An intentional club banger. Because it doesn't work.
Hello,
Was he fast on
George.
his feet? Oh no, he's not here.
I reckon we could re-record that and it sounds genius.
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from Andre Lobino.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
I
with
hope
some
you didn't mind
adjustments
me
to
giving him
all
your
of the
address.
lyrics.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It was lovely to see him
And the
again.
beat.
He was over the moon when I showed
Make it a
him the
little less
manuscript.
repetitive.
It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch
I
of the
hate that
Knight's
song.
Crest
I
to
really
take back
do.
to the museum.
I actually...
I believe he's identified the family
Of all the
who
songs
bears
we've ever
that
done,
crest.
that is my least
sure hope
favourite.
so.
What about you? What's your least favourite song we've ever done?
I really can't think of one in particular. There's so many.
So many shit houses.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time.
I think we've outdone
Besides,
ourselves on
Marquet would have
Love
recognized
Arts.
him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives.
With
he
good
wouldn't
songs.
have recognized the
Yeah,
four
yeah,
horsemen
totally,
of the
totally with good
apocalypse
songs,
unless
that's
they'd
what I mean.
introduced themselves.
We've done amazingly good things with Love Arts, but previously,
Let's
I mean,
take
I
another
love
look
the
at the
contrast
manuscript.
between the Picnic as an album and Love Arts as an EP that will become an album. It's just ridiculous, the contrasting quality.
There's a guy with a super...
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
There's...
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Exit.
And
Better get back to the quest.
nothing. Right, she's still on about Russo, so let's go to the 5-0. And he's still not there. Oh,
Click on the old. No, don't talk to him.
it's too late.
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't know anything.
Maybe you know
Sergeant
something
Moon.
now?
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
See you
Right,
later,
what do you want me to
Cunt.
click on?
I want you to go to the airport and see if anything else has been unlocked.
Onto.
It will take but a moment, and we'll find out that nothing has been unlocked.
Nothing,
so we can go
nothing
back
at all.
and we can tick it off.
Right, so we should go back to the...
Oh, what's that?
What is that? The Montifation. Oui, oui.
New place with crazy face.
Oh, mate, you know what? I'm pretty sure that
Excuse me,
Broken
Albert.
Sword
Oh
2...
my god, that's a fucking Mano cover. We can.
It
open
so
that
is.
shit. But you should
I'm-
click on his surprise face first.
Boo!
Directing
I'm pretty sure
traffic or
Broken
something?
Sword 2 starts here.
The Parisian traffic? No.
For George,
Yeah,
at
so?
least.
I could direct the
George.
traffic. The most
Oh,
dangerous
George.
side
George.
of Rome. Or I can sit
Oh,
here and
George.
enjoy the sun. The
What?
architecture.
You started it.
and
Crying
the
out loud.
philosophy.
Oh, a new one.
Which would you
Well, I suppose
choose?
if it has been tanned
Yeah,
by
but I'm not a
World's
policeman.
End.
What happened to
Bol,
duty?
bol,
An
bol, 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 bol.
excellent
No!
monsieur.
Fucking Mr. Blobby!
The Templars.
What do you
Ten
know about the
blobbies.
Templar?
10 blobbies.
Only that
What a
they were
nightmare. Epic proportions.
within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
Police Academy.
I read it
Let's
on
watch
board
that
over
instead
there.
of playing this. Now.
I'm trying to remember the theme to that one now.
Right, we'll leave this for a sec and we'll go and watch that.
And all I've got in my head is da 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 which is obviously the A-Team.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We've just watched Police Academy.
Here's a cock pump.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Yes. Have some powder.
Do you know what this is?
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy.
I think he's the Bolivians,
I
actually.
read Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster of Paris.
It is. Thank heaven.
Won't ask for a line of it then.
I
He's
thought
been
I
on it all fucking day. Look at him.
Hello?
Ah!
You have no idea.
He's wired to high heavens.
He is. What a to-do.
I'll shake his hand.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time.
Why?
Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the
No, but
Bastille
showing him a
just like
fucking
throw me
handful
in
of
a
white
throwaway-
powder and him saying it's cocaine and being fine
Right,
with it.
Fuck him off. Open that manhole cover.
So on that.
Syria.
So on that.
I'll be there.
I'm trying to be on that. There we go. Let's fucking go. This is where we'll find that fucking copper.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
for
you.
fuck's sake.
What do you think you're doing?
Maintenance.
Leave that cover alone. Now,
Sorry, no harm intended.
you
Yes, sir.
stay away from that.
Will do. Now, if only I would just work out a way of making you go away.
Pull the
Hello
brolly
again.
down so it's over his head.
It's a good idea. Maybe if I do it with the red nose.
Does
Use
this red
brolly
nose
with
mean
police
anything to
dickhead.
you?
Aha! A prosthetic
Oh, God.
nose. Very significant.
I wouldn't call it a prosthetic nose,
No.
really.
I am just having a little joke.
Hilarious.
Photograph.
Alright.
Have you seen this man before?
No.
Oh,
Who is
God.
I believe him to be an international assassin.
it? Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Your mum's not polite. Nor's this big stick up a chuff.
Do you know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
Well done, you're the first one to say it.
Yeah.
How about the snot rag?
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no.
Then please put yours away.
You should look at this business
look at this.
card.
Ah, an electrician.
Yes. Like these
Does
matches.
this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern.
Ah.
Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
He makes a
So
good point.
either it's glass or I'm mad. I didn't like to think about that for too long.
Right, so we've covered every
I'll
base
see you
here.
around.
Explore.
Leave us.
Go
I'll be
right.
there.
Oh, there's a sign.
I'm looking at said sign.
Put
In
your eye
French,
on it.
English, and German, it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy.
Oh
In the
no,
following
heresy.
2 years,
Henry
many
VIII
of the
had
knights were
beef
hanged
about
on
the
this site.
heresies.
Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
We should go to that island. Oh, we're gonna go
Why
in a
is-
cathedral or
Why
something.
do we want to go to the island, Jay? It's insane.
Ah. Yo, look, check this shit out. We are in a church.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Yeah, you do though, because we don't know what's happening. Check out that. This is going to be a relevant person that we've seen in the tapestry. Not tapestry. The manuscript. Is that the right word? Was it
It
manuscript?
is a manuscript.
It is a
I
manuscript.
have referred to it as a tapestry
Fantastic.
before, by mistake.
I feel that this man can be useful
A
to
knight,
us.
there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
Right, we're set up for mass over here. It would appear. Purple mass. Which means funerals as a rule.
Does it?
Well, yeah. As far as I've ever known, you've got green, which is your standard.
Scholarship. I knew that.
Your white stoles for like your special
scholarly
celebrations,
night.
like your Christmas
That
and your
rang a
weddings.
bell. A very Spanish
Purple is your funerals.
What about red?
I don't know about red.
I think that might be Easter.
Yeah, could work. That could work. No blue, because blue isn't Vickery. That's readers. We know about a church up in this. Meanwhile, he's got a manuscript as well.
I could see that what had at first seemed to be a fine engraved chasing of the scroll was actually writing.
And it said,
Disciplinum meum lux videbus.
which translated
Sounds
as.
pretty familiar to me.
Great. Do you want to share that, George?
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Oh no, it's broken. Break it some more. Meanwhile,
Somehow
window.
it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Okay.
Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deport it. Per disciplinum,
Yep. Oh!
a bit of a stained glass window. Wow! Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
No. But if you moved him, it would work. Corpses.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
Yes. And this one?
A stone knight. I wondered if
Oh,
this guy had
it's
died
different
in
wording.
combat.
This window?
In comparison to its neighbor, it
Boring.
looked pretty plain.
Did not skip. So let's look at the
I
fancy
didn't
one.
recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Okay, so that's useful. Have we got anything in our inventory that we could use? Maybe the cock pump. Maybe the big shiny thing. Can we put this big shiny thing in there? He's moving. Ah, for a minute there I thought I was well onto something. What about the staff? Shiny thing on staff. That dead dude? Was it that dead dude there that I checked before? Was it that one?
That one.
Oh.
A knight, there in the company of his fellow.
Yeah. Can we have a hint now? We fucking can!
Click on the writing.
Might be better off elsewhere. Planned theft of the tripod from the museum should be your top. Yeah, alright. That's all we get. That's all we get. Right, so back to the museum then, I guess. Wandering, wandering, look at me, I'm wandering.
You're doing a lovely job of it, man.
I'm doing my best. And there's some glorious music, which will send me far away into the distance, in the general direction of the museum. Ah.
The museum.